Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Thursday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 1052 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge. And as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. I recently found out a person near and dear to me had some thoughts about the way I was living my life. They were worried. They weren't coming from a negative space. They just thought that the things that I was doing weren't necessarily the smartest things. It wasn't safe. And I think in some ways they feared that if and when I hit rock bottom, that they would have to be sort of my safety net. Well, I think what I have to say is, don't worry about it. Over the last 8 months or so, and even a little bit prior to that, I've had some life-changing things happen in my life, and there were things that made me look at my life in a truly different space. Essentially, I've just taken a step back, and I put a lot in my faith in my Lord Jesus Christ, and my faith and trust in myself. And one of the things that I realize is that life doesn't go one size fits all. What might work for someone else might not necessarily be for the other person. And also along the way, as I've listened to a lot of the entrepreneurs that I look up to and I'm inspired by, there are times in our lives that we have to take risk. And this is one of those phases in my life where I'm taking those risks. I'm realizing that the way that I was working before wasn't working for me. I was realizing it wasn't bringing me happiness. And so in the things that I decide and choose, first and foremost, I put a lot of my trust in my Lord. There's a lot of prayer that's involved, but there's also the surrender of the things that I cannot control. Now, here's the truth of the matter. The way I may be going about it may just be wrong. I can't be delusional enough to think that everything's just going to go right. But what I am comfortable with is understanding that whether it succeeds or it fails, I'll be okay with being me. And that's a really big place to be, because there are times and people around me when everything just fails, they are crushed. I just recently found out that a friend of a friend just committed suicide because they were crushed, because they weren't happy. And that's not the path I want to take. To that friend, to that family member who feels that I am doing things the wrong way, I understand it. And I thank you for your support, and I thank you for your worries. But with me, I'll always put my trust in God, and I'll let everything fall the way it needs to fall. That is just my words today. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.